Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Quick painting video this time, and this is one that I actually started painting round about this time last year, and it's high time I actually got it finished. So I'll include the old footage that I took, add some new one, get it all finished. What am I painting? Spoilers, sweetie. It's another figure painting video, and it's another Doctor Who miniature. And if you're wondering why I am doing all of these Doctor Who miniatures, now is the appropriate time to say that these are an indicator of an upcoming terrain video that I've got planned. But, as River would say, spoilers, sweetie. Only she does it far sexier than I do. You've seen this before. It's a dry brush of grey around the edges of the base and on the texture itself, just to pick it out, and then I get to use some more interesting colours. First off, it is going to be flesh for River, and there is actually quite a bit. There is a lot going on. In fact, I'm sure she said that, but I think it was about her hair, or it could have been her hips. I'll have to watch the episode again. The things that we have to do for research. Got everywhere. Yes. Okay, I'll let that dry and then move on to the next colour. Next stage for River is to get some clothes on her, and this is camo green, and I'm just going to block basically all of that in and take a wee bit of care up around the flesh areas and swap to a finer brush for them. Now this may seem quite light, but I am going to do some highlights to it and then put a darker green ink wash over because her clothes are quite dark. Alright, I'll swap to the little brush now. Yeah, that's not looking too bad. Right, what order am I going to tackle this in? Okay, I think first I'm going to put the highlight on her clothing, and then I can use ink to dull that down, and this is going to be a dry brush slash overbrush with scorpion green, which is a very vibrant green, just trying to pick up those raised areas. Then this is a Tamiya dark yellow, going to use that to get her sort of the base colour of her hair. Oh, she's got a lot going on with her hair. Yeah, need to wash my hands. Alright, and this is game colour bestial brown because those boots need to be done. Okay, and now the gun belt. Catch the vortex manipulator while we're there. Yeah, she's looking for a better dress now. Alright, I'll let that lot dry and then it is ink time. So, picking up 1 year later, and it's a good job that I did because I had completely forgotten where I was in the painting scheme, so I had to go back and double check some reference material, and I realised that I've actually made a mistake, and her pants or tights should be black. So I'll get those painted in right now. Right, that's a wee bit more defined. And it should be a light flesh wash, if I remember correctly, for the next coat. So that is going to need to dry for a little while. Also almost forgot to do a belt. But that has been rectified. And now it is a quick wash all over with some watered down flesh, just to get a bit of shading on that model. Then that can have a decent amount of time to dry before I start doing highlights. Right, time for some highlights, and I'm going to start off with the hair here. I've gone for deck tan, and hopefully just with a bit of overbrushing I'm going to be able to just get a wee bit of highlighting on that hair. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Swap to some elf flesh and let's just paint on the skin highlights. yeah, I'm happy with that skin tone. Right, last little bit for this, and I'm just getting a dab of grey because I want to re-undercoat the gun. Some of the skin tone has gone across, and I'm doing it in grey because while the bulk of it is white, I do want just a wee bit of shadow in there, and a light grey will do that for me. Okay, I am happy with that. While that was drying, I swapped to a very fine brush, and one of the many weapons in River's arsenal is the hallucinogenic lipstick. So let's just get a wee bit of that on there. Now I've gone a little bit over. Rats. Get the flesh back out. Just knock that back. That's good. Then there's just a wee bit of metallic detailing. Well, when I say a wee bit, it's actually quite a bit. There's some buckles to put on, and this is very fine work. There are studs on that black belt that need to be picked out. Is that and then the zip fastener at the front. Yeah, good with that. And then the very last colour is a spot of white. I'm just picking out the raised areas on the gun. That's better. And I am more than happy with that. Only thing left to do is the eyeballs, which again, or as usual, I'm going to do off camera. Otherwise, it is time for photos, and River can go alongside her hubby.